Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. And out of bounds. Oh, I know we all wanted to see the touchdown there, but he gets it down to the 10 on the return.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here first and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
He completes it in traffic. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here, third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Setting up the running back screen. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30s. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. Still working past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They go play action on first down. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Working now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you.
Second down, give to Harvey. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but short of luck for it. Come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
A gain of 14. And a Broncos first down.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Nods around him. He's got space. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Sims now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the run back with the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. Third and long for him here. It's his running back. And a nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fields this at the 19.
Didn't even pick punt block. Like, didn't even pick punt block, bro.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense the first down.
Doing anything with the sliders,
bro. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life, and this first down. Running it after the penalty. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They're going to throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
So far in this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And the Broncos corral it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
For big yards on the right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 21-zip already. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing on 2nd. Dumps it off to his running back. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-0 our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. And they're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Racing down the left side. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip gain. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Sims now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Jump off cup on his back. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a throw. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. They're going to try and throw here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Starts his return from the 23. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return. Well, I sure hope all those defenders took a real quick swig of water over there on the sideline, Brock, because they are headed right back out there to get back to work.
No question about it. That's what really hurts. And you know that returner is looking at his teammates, exhausted, coming on the field. But maybe he's not looking at them. He's making a beeline the other way because this defense now has to regroup and get it together.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game because if they become the norm.
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He cuts it toward the right. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Everything has been working for them, Brock. One of their best games all around in a long while. And now that includes special teams as those guys take it to the house.
This is just a good old-fashioned game of add-on, and he never gave his offense a shot. He wanted to do it himself, making sure the special teams got their chance to play a little add-on.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Brought in left side by Jefferson. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Throwing now off the play action. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. That one's complete, right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. 4th down, pass coming. He's trying to push the field. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once that ball got tipped, all bets were off. Everybody in the neighborhood had a chance at it. It was just a race to see who could go get it first.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got
Don't bring the cheese out, Sean. Don't do me like that, man. Come on. Come on, Sean. Don't do that. Don't bring the cheese out, man. Please.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offense to the line. 2nd down. From his end zone, it's Nix. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. He got a major fistful of jersey.
I know how he is, man. They're trying to keep the games close, bro. I get it.
So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. He has it at the 13. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That goes for 32 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm, You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens jump some of the lead off before the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 19-point deficit.
16.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's complete! Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. And he's thrown down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
Tyler Boone set to kick off.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Sims now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dime. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Going left side. Here's Harvey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. RB once more. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On third down, here's Nix. On the move, headed right. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He's throwing deep to the left side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Brought down before the return gets far. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Give to Harvey here from the pistol. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. Here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Giving this to Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Mitchell off the pistol give. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Now a toss. This is Harvey. Over to the right. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. For big yards on the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Another carry for him. No gain here after a gain of only 1. And now they'll face 3rd and 9.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Throw caught by his running back. And he won't make the marker. May rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On the draw, give to Harvey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He takes it up and across midfield in the Ravens territory. Moving 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
19 windy, here we go. Go.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Third down and 6.
Here we go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This will be grabbed at the 5. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 15-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
The 13-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on third and 1. Fits it through the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Drive play straight ahead. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And he's taken down, but before that offense comes out, they may want to wait a second. We've got a flag down, and it is in the backfield. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
This plays a design run, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Lining up to take it on 2nd down. This is a design look for Fields. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Here's a design run. Fields has it. Surprised to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.